Alright, I only see one person on. I'm waiting to see if others will come along. Yes, I can see another person comes on. Um, Good afternoon. Can you tell me where you're viewing from? Just come on and give me an indication. Farming Jeep Girl. Yes, it is kind of windy here, but it's sunny. It's kind of windy and sunny from my backyard here. Are you hearing me clearly? I can see a third person have joined. Blessing and respect AG born Jamaican. Okay, thank you. Are you hearing me clearly, AG? I know it's kind of windy out here, and I have a muff on my microphone, so I don't know how well you're hearing me from where you are. All right, very good, very good. Thank you, Farming Jeep Girl. Coming out of Georgia, and AG is also coming out of Georgia. Hey, Georgia in the house. Georgia in the house. Miss JM Girl, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Give me a thumbs up as you come in, please. A thumbs up would be good. Thumbs up will be good. AG is not North Georgia. I think Farming Jeep Girl is North Georgia as well. And guys, as you come along, um, please love upon each other, support each other as you come along. And you can visit one another and give them your support as you come along. Nice to see you guys here. I have 4 people watching, only 1 thumbs up so far. Come on, guys. Give me some thumbs up there too. 5 people watching now. And you have seen the topic here. Backyard gardening, of course. Um, I want to stress the importance of, you know, doing some backyard gardening, not running to the store or the market every time you need a little item for your kitchen. You can do it in your backyard, and that's what I want to work on with you guys, stress with you guys that you can do. It's, I do container gardening for the most part, but you will see also that I have big trees around here. I still have big trees, and it's a small space. So what I do is when I have my plants in pots and pans, and of course if I have bad weather, I can move them around. I can take them out of the sun and put them underneath the shade. And, um, and if I have bad weather again, like strong wind, I can move them into another location. Like the other day, we were expecting um, Milton, that storm, the Milton. Although it didn't come our way, thank God it didn't come our way. Um, I had secured my plants. I was able to take up my plants over there in the buckets there, all of them, a lot of them, and just put them in secured places. So to protect them from the elements. So that's basically what I do. Any questions you can ask me, I'll try to answer them as much as possible. So, and um, and if you have any suggestions for me as well, I will gladly appreciate them, and so forth. But yes, this is my second time. The first one was a struggle for me starting up. I have had company online giving me some tutorials, and I think I got it. Today, I was able to schedule and come on live, and I thank you very much. So, yes, Farming Jeep Girl, we are representing that's North Georgia. Yeah, you know, I've been to Georgia a few times, just Atlanta for that much. Um, I drove up from Florida to Atlanta. And what I noticed that you guys have over there in Georgia, you have a lot of timbers. A lot of timbers, tall timbers. So that's where I guess you guys, we get paper from a lot of timbers from papers from the timbers that you guys have up there. The world smiles with Basil. Thank you. Hi, Ali. Hope you had a wonderful day. God willing, next summer I'll begin a small garden. Yes, better late than never, but it doesn't take much. Like, even if you were to look at this, I have right in here cucumber in this pot here. This is cucumber I have in this pot, and if you will notice over there, those papaya trees are in pots and pans as well. So it doesn't take much. And if anything, you can move them around, as I said before, to a safer location if you are having any bad weather. I don't know if I'm coming delayed from you when I'm speaking. I know it would appear as if there's a delay. Um, Four of you are here on here, um, or five rather, came on, and as you come and give me your likes, guys, I appreciate it very much. Um, I started um, this backyard gardening for YouTube purposes on, um, I think it was 6 months ago. My YouTube channel, I started about 6 months ago. But I've been doing backyard gardening for quite a while. I always try to get a few things from my kitchen, and some of the things that I plant are like callaloo. I plant um, thyme, I plant scallion, I have Scotch bonnet peppers, and of course I have um, eh, sweet potatoes, other peppers as well. I have bell pepper, cucumber, all those things I plant in my backyard. Hi there, watching from Canada. Canada representing. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it very much. Um, there was one person earlier on in the year, it was late August or late June rather. she asked me, what can I do? That person was up in Canada as well, in the cold part of Canada, and asked me, what can I do at this time? And she says, let me, I said, it's late, but you can probably get some things done before um, the end of September or so. And she planted watermelons, and watermelon came through for her. I think she did that in June, and I think it was by September she had watermelon. So, and she put them in pots. Just 3 small pots she had, and there she got the watermelons. So it all depends. Cucumber comes in 6 weeks. Um, you have some kind of cabbages that you can get in 6 weeks. The early Jersey Wakefield cabbage, you can get that in 6 weeks. Beans, some beans you can get in 6 weeks. So those are things you can do if you are in the cold climate. And if you are in the cold climate too, some of the things you can do is take your stuff indoors. If you have a patio or a balcony, you can put it there and bring it out when you think it's good to take out without having um, it get damaged with things like frostbite and cold and all of those things. Thank you for coming on, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Any other questions as to what you can do? Ah, Del Rio said cabbage. She has sorrel growing nicely indoors, and that's in Canada. I think yes, she's up in Canada in outside of Toronto, I think, and she's going she's growing sorrel there. I just have different kind of sorrels. You have some that comes really close towards Christmas, and that's when we use, especially from Jamaica, we use a lot of sorrel at that time of the year to make sorrel drinks. But I grow my sorrel right through the year, and we package them because of the type of sorrel. I have 2 different type of sorrels that I have. We package them during the year and put them in um, Ziploc bags. And I guess in December, my wife, who makes very good sorrel drinks, is going to be doing it. All right, AG, you're still there. Thanks for staying with me, man. I appreciate it very much. hmm Anybody else came on? Um, yeah, I think I spent a little while with you guys out here. Now I just started 13 minutes ago, and I appreciate you guys for coming on. And if you need to ask any questions, you may do. Winnie Mead, thanks for coming in. Unfortunately, my wife, thanks you both. My wife is not here with me right now. Um, she's at work. And AG said he's picking sorrels right now. See, and guess what? I feel raindrops. Come on, raindrops. Okay, but luckily I am close by. I can move closer into where I won't get wet. But yes, sorrel man. You have the different types, and I don't know if you have ever seen the white sorrel. They have that as well. I've seen that as well. It's not only the red one, and I have, as I said, I have 2 different types. I have one with a sort of I could say stripe. I have the striped sorrel and I have the red one, red sorrel. Okay, thank you for coming in, Motivational Melodies. Thank you for joining. Thank you, I appreciate it. I do not take it for granted that you are here to give me the support. As I said, I started the backyard gardening this channel about 6 months ago, and I am learning as the process go on. I have a couple mentors in who helps me to channel my gardening in a way, and my channel in a way so that it it grows. Um, Please, it came on here. MS Girl, I tried soil in Central Florida, but they got infected with yes, with aphids. Yeah, I did not have any issue with mine. How did you plant yours, JM Girl? Did you do them in pots or in the soil, in the dirt, earth? You can see how strong the wind is here. Yeah, I don't know if it's muffled with the sound is muffled. If it's muffled, or you plant them in the ground, and I don't know. I do not treat mine with any form of insecticide or anything like that. I just plant it and give it nutrients, and it grows. And it was yesterday I cut some from I cut some soils again. I have only 2 trees right now, but it's good. They are good. AG say you can buy the soil seeds on eBay. Yeah, and you can get it on Amazon as well. Yeah, but the way I got mine from a friend who had a little garden as well with soil seeds, and she sent me some, and that's what I have been using. And those are the ones that I can plant all through the whole year, and we get soils all through the whole year. But we are coming right down into sorrow time now. As again, guys, if those of you who are not do not know, I am from um, Jamaica. I'm from the Garden Parish, or I wouldn't say Garden Parish, the Breadbasket Parish of Jamaica. They do a lot of farming there, and that's where I hone my skills. Of course, some of you know that um, I just retired about 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, from teaching, and I always do my little backyard garden. But when I was in Jamaica, my dad was a farmer, and he used to do his farming, and I used to help him there, and I used to do my little thing there. So I know a little thing. And one thing, and someone asked me again about when should they do transplanting, and I said the transplanting, if you're transplanting anything like seedlings, the best time to do that is on the new moon, or 2 or 3 days before, or 2 or 3 days after. They will catch. But the optimum time to do that is directly on the new moon. All seedlings, I tell you, you have 99% chance of that seedling catching, not losing any leaves or anything like that. So then, but if you do that on the new moon, it is not good for the new moon. Um, on the new moon, it start raining. I'm gonna have to move from here. It start drizzling. Ouch. Imagine that. Let me put my cap on and move away from this point to another point. Although I'm underneath the tree, let me move to this point here. I didn't see any schedule for raining, for it to rain, It didn't promise to rain, now it's raining. And as I got up, it seems to stop. What's going on? I don't know if you guys are seeing me from the direction. Let me try to position my camera. Mm-mm. I will go get a chair so I can sit. Try to make myself a little more comfortable right here beside you guys. It's stopped raining right now anyway, but still move over to here just in case it starts again. Let me go back and see if I can answer anything that you guys asked. I don't even remember where I was. But you guys are still hearing me clearly though. Still kind of warm here. Okay. Daria says she's hearing me. Thank you. Yes, any questions you guys want to ask, you can ask me. Um, I will answer you to the best of my ability to do so. And guys, yes, those of you who are monetized, and you will I'm monetized since I think it's June. I'm monetized, so I want to thank you guys for your input in getting me there. Um, I do not have any merchandise out, but I have super thanks and other things possibly out there for support. And when you watch my videos, I'm going to ask you to remember to watch the ads as well. It helps me along the way. Okay, and I try to put out as much videos as possible. I was lagging for a week or so because I had some very important things to take care of, and I had to, you know, I wasn't able to do as much posting as possible, but want to get back into the mood of doing posting as such. It's the first time I have sorry, how long does it take to reap? Again, it's all depend on the variety. Um, it can take up to about 3 months and for your sorry to come in. Again, you have the variety, different variety. You have those that they call agricultural type. But even the ones that people plant in Jamaica, for example, they would have planted it from maybe June or so, and maybe down in July, down in October, November before they are reaping it. So it all depends on the variety. Well, it's red and blooming. Do you remember when you planted them? I know if it's blooming, those are something that goes come to maturity very fast after blooming. Another week or two, those that you see just blossoming, you will have sorry, ready to reap. So, or you got the plant, you didn't sow the seed yourself. It all depends on what size. I don't know what size you have, but as I said, if it's the red ones, and as I said, you have different type of red ones. The ones that you can plant all year round, and the ones that you would even plant it and it goes into a big tree, but it doesn't start blooming until maybe October or so forth. or like it is right now. And then you probably will get that in December, come to maturity, so you can make your sorrel drink. And remember to invite me over for sorrel drink, guys. How do you make a sorrel drink? Some people just use the sorrel alone, but we, my wife, she likes to put a little of the white stuff in it, white rum. The Jerry and Neville in it makes a whole lot of difference with that in it. So that's how my wife makes it. Darian Bailey, thanks for coming in. As you come in, guys, remember to give me that thumbs up. I appreciate it very much. And super thanks are in order. Remember to watch the ads when you're watching my live. And I think I have about some 70 or 60 plus videos out there now. Okay, Darian Bailey says, my soursop tree gave me a lot of blooms but no fruits. What happened with soursop? After it blooms, there is a period of dormancy. When I say dormancy, you won't see anything, maybe almost for 6 weeks to nearly 2 months. Just that little knob, you will see. And as long as it doesn't fall off, it will. After about 6 weeks to 2 months, it will start get grow. So don't be dismayed right now that nothing is happening. And if I were to take you around my soursop tree right now, it's a few weeks now. I have done some hand pollination, and they are still there. That little knob there sitting there, but I'm expecting to get soursop off them from those little knobs in a short while. In another week or two, I'm supposed to see them start growing. And after they grow, then it doesn't take long before you start harvesting. But that's how soursop is. There's a period of dormancy after the pollination. So be optimistic that you will be getting soursop, dear Darian. Any other questions, Guy? I trust that everyone that came on gave me a thumbs up, and I thank you for participating in the discussion or asking questions and so forth. Again, it was drizzling a while ago, so I wasn't able to give you much out of what's happening, but you can look over there and you will see how green my garden is right now. These are callaloo right here. They're ready to be cut. I think my wife will probably cut them maybe Wednesday. I can cut them, but I prefer when she come and do it because I find joy when I see her. I get joy when I see her coming out here and doing this. So again, that's it. When I fruit trees, and over there I have Scotch bonnet peppers right there, and I don't know if you can see yellow on them. They are small because that tree is very old, so they don't get very big anymore. But and what my wife does is like if she's cooking, making some soup, she would put it in there. She doesn't cut it, and if she's cooking whatever, she just put it in there. She doesn't cut it because I can't take the pepper, and I don't think she can take either. She just putting it for flavor, and she put it in rice and so forth. Tell me how you use your Scotch bonnet. Some people bite it and eat it. Oh God, I don't know how they do it. That's punishment for me. How do you do it? And how do you prepare your callaloo? How do you prepare your callaloo? I like it with codfish, saltfish. Yeah, I like it with that. So how do you prepare yours? Still have 5 people with me here. Coming up on half an hour since I'm on this live, yes. Yeah, Delia says she loves Scotch bonnet pepper. She cut them and put them in the pot. I guess you wouldn't want me to have anything because if you put them in the pot and I'm not gonna, you don't want to offer me any, I would say, no, I can't have it. No, that's punishment for me. That's punishment for me. Guys, you can see that that's my Nisberry tree. I have two Nisberry tree over there. Very they bear a lot on one side more than the other. And yeah, but no, no, I can't take that Scotch bonnet pepper at all, at all, at all. Mm. Oh, Casio Crown, where in Florida are you? I am in South Florida. I'm in Sunrise, the city of Sunrise. I'm in the city of Sunrise. Thanks for coming on, Casio Crown. Remember to give me that thumbs up when you come on, please. I appreciate it. Where are you from, Casio Crown? Where are you located? Do any of you do any um, container gardening as well? Oh, you're in North Miami. Okay. Anybody do container gardening? Anybody does container gardening here? And if you have not yet subscribed to my channels, please do. I appreciate it a whole lot. Just hit that subscription button and also hit the notification bell so that when I come on with a new video or post a new video, you will be notified, or you can also know when I am going live. And you can share it to others as well. I appreciate you sharing it so that my channel can grow. As I always, also I'm here to learn from others, things that you do to improve your gardening if you have a garden, so I can also adapt it and learn from it as well. See, the tree's blowing. In another month or so, this mango tree here will start bloom. This mango comes in about March, April. That's spice mango. The spice mango is coming about that time, so I'm looking for that to start happening in another month or so. I only have two trees. That's that one over there, that with the big stump. That's a Hayden, but I had to cut it because it grew very big and was shading the area. So at the front of my house, I have a East Indian mango tree, and it is big too, but I had to trim it. I think I trimmed it in September. So again, that will start maybe blossoming in late December, January, and we start harvesting that about in May, June. I really appreciate you guys coming on here to keep my company in my backyard. I am going to be doing some more gardening today. I have some um, nutrients to put on my plants, and I don't know how you guys do it. Um, Let me just show you what I do for my giving my plants nutrients. And if you're not going to be home and you do container gardening, you're not going to be home for quite a while, like a week or two, and so forth, you can leave what make this device here from a bottle, and you have the bigger nipples. These are called nipples. You can put water in them, in these bottles, or nutrients. Put it on like this, and then you can adjust the knob here so the water can drip down, drip feed your plant. And if you're going to be away for a good while, I said you can get bigger bottles. And these nipples I bought them online on Amazon. So that's another way. But there's also another way too. If you have big bottles, I don't have one right out here now. You could I did there right there. I think I had a little needle point here somewhere, but I don't have one right here right now. But you could use it bigger bottles, and in the cork, in the head of it, you bore a little needle point hole in here, on the cork, and one needle prick in here to allow some oxygen to get into the bottle. And once oxygen get into it, it will start dripping. But don't make it a big hole because it will leak out in hours. So just a needle point and another needle point here. A little oxygen can get in it, and it will drip down into the plant. You would just stick it up, just bore a little hole into the soil where you put it, and it will drip down into it. And so that's one way of giving your plants water. You can also mix nutrients and put it in the bottle to drip feed as well. You don't have to have the hose and do the drip feed like the farmers who do large scale farming do it. And you can just do it like this. Okay, so that's another gardening tips for you. I always also like to label my plants, because sometimes you sow some seeds and you didn't label them. So these labels, you can buy them online as well, or you can get them at the Walmart or Home Depot or Lowe's if you are in the United States and Canada where you have those. But otherwise you can get them online, and you just label it. If you are planting sweet pepper, bell pepper, you write it. If there's cucumber there, and you just stick them in the soil right beside where you planted. So you have it, and you can put the date as well as to when you planted, so that you keep a track as to the time you have sown the seeds, or you have done the transplant. It's very important to do so. Any questions from you guys? Any questions? I'm still here. Or if you have any gardening tips for me, please, I appreciate them. Hello, it's Lady M. This Lady M is coming out of Kenya. I think she's in Nairobi. In Kenya, Nairobi. Thanks for coming in, Lady M. Give me that thumbs up as you come on, please. And any questions, please ask. Oh, it's 9:10 p.m. there. We have 1:10 p.m. here. So you are 8 hours ahead of us, Lady M. It's bedtime for you. Thanks for coming on anyway. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Any questions or any gardening tips to me for me, please? And again, guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do. I appreciate it. I will come back to you in another 24 hours or so. After this, I if I should come back to you before then, I know YouTube will strike that and take it down from the subscription away from me. So if you give me now, I will come back in another 24 hours or so. I don't think it's raining anymore. Okay. Darian Bailey says, I really need a June plum tree to buy. I am in Hollywood. No, you don't have to buy it from me. I give away June plum plants. And I tell you now, I have a few around here. And they are not very big here. But again, you could get it. But this, if I give you now, it would not be the good time to transplant it. Darian, it's not a good time to transplant, but I have them in pots. I have a few in pots still. You can get one. And the ones that I have are miniature ones, dwarf ones. And if you look here, right here, this one is in a container. And you see that it has blossoms on it. And let me just take this over here again. Here is another one. It's in a container. And it's blossoming already. Not blossoming, you know, it has June plums on it. Here is another one with June plums on it, right here. And I have a few more in containers. So yes, you can get a plant from me, Darian. As a matter of fact, I have two right here. You can get one of these. You see, it's in a small container. And just here, you see, blossoming already. And look at the container. It's a small container. I'm going to respond to you. I'm not watching not watching the comment yet. And here is another one. And I have a couple more to do, but I would not have you transplant these from the pots right now. I would wait again until the new moon before I'll have you do that. Let me go back out here again since it's not raining. I think I have a little chance here of responding again. Let me go for my monitor. Where I can read your comments. So you are in, Darian, you're in Hollywood, you said already? Yeah. Let me see what was the question. I am in Hollywood, yeah. Yeah, so you can message me in my in my email. And if you go to my my description in my email and message me your either through email or I think, and I can give you or with your number so I can probably reach out to you and tell you when you could come and get a plant. All right. I suppose you heard me on the Darian. Yeah, I do not sell plants, and I have other plants too. Like right there, I have papaya plants right there as well. Uh, Give away. Right now I have about, let me see, two, four, six, about 6 or 7 June plum trees that I have. Um, but those are larger ones. Some of them, like the ones that the smaller ones you see there in there, I'm gonna keep them. But I have two small ones right there again in the pot there. So just message me, Darian, from my, go to the description of my email, or if you want to send me your email or anything, any form of communication, so I can get back to you. But my email is in the description of my channel. Any other questions at this time, guys? Someone asked me the other day too about pineapple, how to grow pineapple. I have 3, and if you were to go to my channel and look at some of my videos, I give an idea of how to start your um, pineapple. You can do it from the crown. When you buy one at the store, you you make sure at the crown of it there is the last leaf that goes down into the heart of the crown. You pull on it to see if it still good. If it comes out, then that one won't catch. So those are still good. It won't come apart. So when you get home after you buy that, you cut off the crown and you can put it in water for a day or two for it to start having roots, and or you can just put it in the soil. I just put one in the soil. Where did I plant it? Over there. I just put one in the soil this morning. My wife bought one, and I put it in the soil right over there. And this morning, so I just put it in the soil immediately. She cut it off yesterday, and I put it in the soil. So that's one way of doing it. Or you can break they call it, some people call it this slips. I call it the suckers, and I break it off and I put it in the soil like I did last week over there with some. Again, I did that right over there. If you can see pineapple over there, I break them off and I put them in. And I also have some right here that I have right here in the pots right here. My source of trees are my source of tree is over the back. Let me see if I can turn this camera. Yeah, my source of tree is right over there in the back, and a sweet sap tree. 2 more pineapples right there, and of course a Scotch bonnet pepper. And again, guys, you have to know what kind of soil you're putting into your pots. Some of them are very porous, and you can see this. Even though we're getting rain, the leaves of the pepper tree is wilting, so that means it needs water. So I have to put some water in a little while. And you see a lot of Scotch bonnet peppers are on it. Some of them start drying up because my wife didn't come out and get them. So another thing, that's what we're gonna work on to get them off the tree. Hi, I am Rupert. Thank you for coming on, man. I am doing pretty fine. Just start my second life for the first time. I am Rupert is out of Georgia again. Okay, so Georgia is in the house, well represented. Thank you for coming by. Um, I am underscore Rupert. Guys, you can love upon each other. I am underscore Rupert is a good friend and uh, 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 sub, I should say he's also a YouTuber, and I'm going to ask you to give him your support as well. Give him your support. Love upon him with your subscription if you haven't yet done so. Thank you, Rupert. Rupert says I'm doing well, good with my life. Hey, Johnny Be Good. Johnny Be Good is out of Jamaica, man. Thank you for coming. Johnny Be Good. Hey, and Johnny Be Good told me the other day that he was on my first live. I've been in contact with him. He's one of my subscribers. He told me he went to the school that I taught in Jamaica. Yeah, you know, it was a surprise I meet upon a subscriber who went to the school that I taught. I taught physical education. I don't know if I taught him, or if he was there during the time. As I told him, I was there 1977 to 1982. I taught at that school in Mandeville, Jamaica, outside of Mandeville, Jamaica. It's in Manchester. And he went there, so, but I think he said he went there in the 80s, but I'm not too sure. But I left there in 1982, June. So, yes, Rupert, thank you, man, for coming in. And by the way, guys, I am underscore Rupert has on his channel we as um, young YouTubers we meet up on Sunday evenings at about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and we give each other support. We in terms of what we can do to improve our channel, and so we invite you to join us. At this time, we have a panel discussion, or if you want to go live with us and join us in the panel, you come on and we will talk. We'll talk, but that's what he does. Um, he has a very, very good thing going there. And of course, he also highlight birthdays. He highlight birthdays, um, the month and year um, for birthday, and we highlight you guys when you come on. So join us there on Sunday evenings at about 7:38. He goes live and so forth. So let me at this time highlight a couple other people that um, comes on as well. We have AG born Jamaican. We have RN2 CEO. She is again one of them that come on there. We have Gene Carter out of Ghana. He comes on, and I'm trying to remember Blessed Family TV, Blessed Family TV as well. Um, as I think of anybody else, I will just um, tell you who they are. But um, yes, oh, yes, um, Jade, Johnny Be Good, yeah, Johnny Be Good, yes, Belfield, 82 to 83. Okay, Johnny Be Good. You probably 82 to 83. I didn't go. I left before maybe when you started 82. I was here from 77, as I said, to 80 to 82. So I missed it. But I was the physical education, the head of the physical education department there, and I taught music there as well. So a little history of me there. I play the guitar, not very proficient at it, but I do play a little bit. When my pastor, who is a musician at my church, isn't there, I take over on the guitar along with my daughter, who is on bass. So I do my little thing there. Okay, we are heading close to an hour. I'm at 55 minutes now. Any questions, guys, before we close? I think I'll probably do that in 5 minutes time. Take another 5 minutes with you guys. So, um, any questions before we go? And I will probably do this another day. Pretty soon again, maybe another day in the week. Yeah, maybe Wednesday or so. Yeah, maybe Wednesday I'll come back with another live. But I'm gonna have to get going with some other gardening right now. You guys might have seen that the soil around here is um, sort of there's no grass or nothing. I had to do a backyard renovation because when we have very heavy wind, heavy rain rather, water settles in my backyard, and I had to do a drainage system right along the fence there, from there, and the gutters there, so it travels along there. And I have some videos. I have a video on my channel of how I do it. So the water travels in the trenching pipes all along the fence, right around, and take it back down to the front of the yard. It was a big project, a couple of thousands of dollars to do that. So yes, and if you will notice right over there, let me turn my camera around. That drum there, blue drum there, I harvest my water there. So, you know, when it rains, the water from the rain, the rainwater is better for the plants than the one you're getting from the tap or the pipes, because the ones coming from the pipes are chlorinated or the chemicals in it, so it's not the best. So when I harvest that water from the drum there, I put them on the plants, and it's very, very good for the plants. The plants react very differently. So that's what I do as well. Um, and it save a little bit on water as well, because with the container gardening here, the water seeps through so fast because it depends on the soil that you have here. Yes. Okay, Johnny asking me why there's no ads. I don't know. I think I had it on. I think I had it on. Turn that on, Johnny. I have to check again. I'll probably have to go into my system and see that. But I'll check on that again. Mm, I'll check on why it is. Again, this is my second time, and I know Blessed Life Journey had asked me that question the other day, and I think I had corrected it, but it doesn't seem to have been corrected. So I'll check on it again. Thanks very much for that. Johnny, be good. Anything to teach me, guys? Anything you want to tell me that will help me in my gardening? Anything I'm not doing right with my channel that you think can improve on it? Johnny B. Good just came up with one right there. Why I'm not getting ads and so forth. So anybody has any expertise here? I see 9 people are here watching here now. And if you are just coming on, please remember to give me your thumbs up. Give me your likes. I appreciate it. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I'm going to ask you to please do so. Just hit that notification bell after you hit that subscription button. And hit it again so that when um, I put out a new video, you will be among the first to see them and so forth. I'm here hour now, and I think I'm going to be calling it a day. And I want to thank every one of you for your support here. As I said, your thank you um, is very appreciative. Your supers, you can um, hit on me with your supers, and of course your watch page ads are very important. So when you're watching my videos, even after, if you didn't watch from the beginning, you can go back and watch. And when I'm going to make the correction as Johnny B. Good asked me to do. When you watch, please watch your ads to the end. And again, I appreciate you all coming and be with me for this, my second live. So, um, if you have not yet um, subscribed to one another, you can take a snapshot of the names that are on the live here. Go to them and give them your support. You know, I'm Johnny B. Good. I am Rupert underscore Rupert. It's Lady M. Darian Bailey. Um, I'm not too sure if he is a YouTuber. Cast your accounts, not too sure. So let me know if you guys are YouTubers. Um, go to them and know. A farming Jeep girl up in Georgia is AG born Jamaican. He's also a YouTuber. And yes, so MSJM girl, yes, she's a YouTuber. So please go and give them your support. And we really, really appreciate this. You coming on the live with me and spending an hour on the live with me. Until next time, it's Ali. Bye for now. Again, thanks for coming.